Are you tired? Not just physically, but deep in your soul. Tired of waiting for a door that seems permanently locked. Tired of praying for a situation that hasn't changed in months or even years. If you clicked on this video, I want to start with a promise: you are not here by accident. You clicked because your heart is seeking a peace that the world hasn't been able to give you. You're looking for an answer to the anxiety that keeps you awake at 3 a.m., replay after replay, questioning every decision, overthinking every outcome. Today, we are going to silence that noise. We are going to anchor your soul in a truth that is older than your problems. God is in control. And He is not just in control of the universe, He is in control of your timeline. Everything you are worried about today is already being worked out in the invisible. Overthinking is the arrogant belief that if we think about a problem long enough, we can fix it. It is the illusion of control. We play out 1,000 scenarios in our heads, trying to prepare for the worst, hoping to manufacture the best. But all we do is drain our spiritual energy. Anxiety is not just a feeling, it's a signal that we have stepped out of God's timing and tried to force our own. We look at the clock, and we see delays. God looks at the horizon, and He sees perfection. Think about the forest. The oak tree doesn't stress about when spring will arrive. It doesn't overthink the falling of its leaves in autumn. It stays anchored. It trusts the cycle. You were meant to grow like that tree. Deeply rooted, unbothered by the storms of not yet. The Greeks had two words for time, chronos and kairos. Chronos is the clock, seconds, minutes, hours. It's what we live by. But kairos is the appointed time. It's the divine moment where heaven touches earth to change everything. Joseph spent years in a prison cell for a crime he didn't commit. That was his chronos. It felt like wasted time. It felt like God had forgotten him. Pinched between the stone walls, he had every reason to overthink his fate. But God was using the chronos of the prison to prepare him for the kairos of the palace. Abraham and Sarah waited until it was biologically impossible for them to have a child. Why? Because God wanted the miracle to be unmistakable. He was waiting for their strength to run out so that His strength could be shown. Your delay is not a denial. It is a preparation. If God gave you what you're asking for right now, would you be ready to handle the weight of it? Sometimes God is keeping the door closed not to punish you, but to protect you while He builds the character you'll need on the other side. So, how do we practically stop overthinking? How do we move from anxiety to trust? It starts with a decision to surrender the how and the when. Faith is not knowing everything God is going to do, faith is knowing God. When you know the character of the Master, you don't have to worry about the master plan. If God is good, and He is, then His timing for your life is also good. I want you to try something tonight. Before you close your eyes, say this out loud: Father, I surrender my timeline to you. I give you my how and my when. I choose to be still because I know you are God. When you surrender, you move from the driver's seat to the passenger seat. The pressure is off. You don't have to navigate the fog. You just have to trust the one who can see through it. Surrender is the highest form of spiritual protection. It puts a shield around your mind that anxiety cannot penetrate. As we close this time together, I want to invite you to make this stillness a habit. Every Thursday morning, we gather here at Soul Anchored to reset our souls. To remind ourselves that we are not sailing this ocean alone. If this message reached you at the right time, let me know in the comments. Just type, I trust your timing. Let that be your declaration for the rest of this week. May the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard your hearts and your minds. May you sleep tonight knowing that while you rest, the Creator of the stars is working on your behalf. Go in peace. Stay anchored. I'll see you next Thursday.